Wake up, lazy bones. Come on, up you get. Finally. I was worried we'd lost you for a minute there. You've been out cold ever since we jumped. Had to drag you all the way here on my own. But what a jump it was. I closed my eyes, put my faith in the Luminary, and somehow didn't get smashed into 1,000 pieces. In fact, I woke up on the forest floor at the bottom of the cliff without a scratch on me. Amazing what a little faith can do. Anyway, I guess you and me must be at the top of the King of Heliodor's most wanted list by now. Which means we can't hang around here too long. Let's go say thanks to the nun who looked after us and be on our way.
A hero hounded, awarded for making a daring escape from the dungeons of Heliodor Castle and sneaking through the sewers with Erik.
I am greatly pleased that thou hast returned to Dragon Quest XI.
With the newfound knowledge that he is the Luminary reborn, Tran heads northward from his home in Cobblestone and arrives in the storied city of Heliodor, only to be branded a harbinger of calamity and thrown into the castle dungeons. Along with Erik, a mysterious young man from a nearby cell, he escapes and ends up in the sewers beneath the city. Despite the best efforts of the castle guard and a deadly black dragon, the pair escape the twisting tunnels, only to find themselves trapped at the top of a cliff. They have little choice but to trust in luck and the power of the Luminary, and fling themselves fearfully over the edge. Somehow, they survive, and Tran awakens in a small church near the city. It looks like you can get some sleep here. Rest a while? No, we just finished resting.
There you are, my children. I trust that your friend here is fully recovered.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's just fine. Thanks for looking out for us. We owe you one.
Not at all, dear. I'm just happy to see you both well again. But if you are leaving, you must be careful on the road. It seems some dangerous criminals have escaped from the capital and are at large somewhere in the area. Oh, I shudder to think what wicked deeds they might be capable of.
Criminals, you say? Dear me, that doesn't sound good. And you heard this when you were in Heliodor?
I did indeed, my child. There were guards everywhere. They are searching high and low for the villains. And I heard that the mighty knight Sir Hendrik himself has headed to the mountains in the south with his troops. They say he means to block the road to Cobblestone, the village the fugitives came from. Oh, but you must forgive me, poor lambs. I did not mean to alarm you. They will soon be caught, I am sure. Justice will be done. And until then, you are free to remain with us for as long as you please.
Thanks. We appreciate that. We're going to get a little fresh air. We have a few things to discuss, right?
Now, my children, with those fugitives at large, you must take care. I shall offer what little succor I can.
Cobblestone, eh? Never heard of the place. I never even knew anyone actually lived in those mountains down south. Is that really where you're from? I'm guessing you want to go see what's happening down there. But you need to be smart. You won't get past Hendrik unnoticed. If you're going to make it there without getting caught, you'll need to avoid the main road. And if you want to do that, you'll need my help. I know every back road there is to know in these parts. But I've got things to take care of in Heliodor first. I left a little something in one of my old haunts downtown, and I need to get it back. So, are you coming along for the ride? I did help you break out of that dungeon, remember? That's the spirit. But we can't have you bringing us any unwanted attention. Ah, I've got just the thing. Here, put this on and keep your face hidden. Otherwise, you're gonna get nabbed as soon as you set foot in Heliodor.
This is probably one of those put down less scenarios, and I will find out what happens if I say no.
That's more like it. If you're gonna be a wanted man, you might as well look the part. Right. Let's head north and hit town. Glad you're coming along. The seer told me to stick with the Luminary when I found him, and that's just what I'm going to do.
Erik and Tran join forces. A pep power is an incredible ability that can be performed by 2 or more party members when at least one of those is pepped up. Select pep powers from the menu when it appears to see what exciting abilities you can unleash. Depending on the tactics each character has set, they'll either perform powers automatically or wait your orders. Take a look at the Traveler's Tip to learn more.
Hey!
So yeah, before I got slung in that dungeon, I stashed a certain something in downtown Heliodor. Now I want to go get it. Let's head north. Along with Erik, a mysterious young man from a nearby cell, he escapes and ends up in the sewers beneath the city. Despite the best efforts of the Castle Guard and Deadly Black Dragon, the pair escape the twisting tunnels, only to find themselves trapped at the top of a cliff. Alright, let's find out what happens if I say no. Come on, where are your manners? We can't leave without saying thanks to the nice old nun who helped us out.
So, come on, don't be like that. I just need to pop back to town and grab it real quick. After that, I'll show you the scenic route to Cobblestone.
Alright.
So, that's the spirit.
So that blue-haired chap with you is called Erik, is he? Well, he looks like he knows how to handle himself. You could have picked the worst traveling companion, that's for certain. Now tell me something. Have you heard of pep powers? They're special attacks that you can only unleash with the help of your companions. Basically, they're what happens when spells and abilities are mixed together in various combinations, and believe me, they're well worth learning. I can see I piqued your interest. Alright, let me think. Of course. I've got just the one for you to try. I'm pretty sure that if you and your friend Erik put your minds to it, you'll be able to master a little cracker known as the real decoy. All you need to do is team up and try it out on some hapless monster. You'll soon see how incredible it is. What do you say? Fancy giving it a try? That's the spirit. But just one word of warning, this pep power won't work unless the people performing it are pepped up. And what does that mean, I hear you ask? Well, it's when you're in battle and monsters are attacking you, and suddenly you find that you're fully focused and ready for anything. That should be enough to get you there, I'm sure. Now stop listening to me waffling on and get out there and try it. Once you've taken on a monster with the real decoy, come back and let me know. Character's hood is off.
Another one bites the dust. Who else wants some? Another one bites the...
Huh? Are you lost already? If we want to get to Heliodor, we'll need to head up the slope by the church. Let's go ahead and we'll make our way towards that place, just to make Carl or Kyle or whatever his name happy. Personally, I think whatever he left could wait. We've got to rescue my village.
Welcome to downtown Heliodor, home to rogues, ruffians, and all my other favorite kinds of people. About a year ago, me and Dirk, my partner in crime, managed to acquire one of the royal family's most precious possessions, the red orb. They got wise and pulled me in eventually, but not before we'd stashed it somewhere safe so we could pick it up later. Right down there is the biggest, stinkingest garbage pile in all of Heliodor. Me and Dirk buried the orb slap bang in the middle of it. After all, no one would ever think of looking for it there. We're criminal geniuses, I tell you. Time to go liberate that loot to the garbage pile. How's it going?
Me and Dirk stashed the orb in the biggest garbage pile in Heliodor. Now it's time to go liberate that loot. I can't wait to see the back of this town. There's no money, no hope, no nothing. But where else am I gonna go, eh? This is home, even if it is bloomin' awful. Welcome to downtown Heliodor, the grimy little secret the posh folks over the wall don't want you to know about. Heh. You ain't from around here, eh? Well, if you ain't got a reason to stick around, I wouldn't bother. What's that? You're looking for the dump? Well, you're in the right part of town for rubbish. There's a great big pile of it right in the middle. Hanging out here jamming is all well and good, but I can't help feeling I'd like to play in front of some slightly bigger crowds, without me hitting the nice part of town, and I don't have the money or the contacts to get past the checkpoint. If only there was a way of sneaking through. Keep your wits about ya. Them escaped prisoners are still at large. If they get out of the castle dungeons, they ain't no part-timers, probably armed and dangerous. I should know. I used to be a bit of a villain myself, done me fair share of choky in the same cells. That's years of me life. Alright there. Tell me, are you sorted for swords? Bristling with blades? It's a dangerous world out there, so it pays to be prepared. Welcome to the weapon shop. How may I help you? Them numpties up at the castle locked up some Luminary bloke who was supposed to bring disaster and destruction, and then they wouldn't let him escape. Having him on the loose to play havoc with the price of veg. I can barely scrape the cash together for a bunch of mangy carrots as it is. I don't know much about this Luminary character, but I know they should lock him up and throw away the key. Them guards need to get off them backsides and track him down. Go on. Say you'll buy something. I need the bleeding money. I'm Brazic, and it's not like I could retire or anything. Welcome and all that. Your stock may not be much Ludolica, but it's the quality that counts. Nothing tastes better than a drink bought with someone else's money. Ah, I got the best job in the world.
This place is legendary. It's filthy, it's got no roof, and the food's bleeding awful, but the drinks are cheap and the dancers, they're out of this world. I bet you're here for an eyeful of Roxy and all that, ain't ya? Well, you're lost, mate. Trust me, she's the bee's niece, and then some. Well, then your luck's as good as mine, mate. Roxy ain't here. She's on the other side of the wall, straightening her stuff for all them posh lot up there. I've been waiting for her to get back for days. Oh, I can't wait to see her again. Come on, Rox.
You after something, Sunshine? Well, we don't serve kids in here. Sling your own. Or are you looking for work? Well, you can have all the shifts you want as long as you don't mind not getting paid.
This is the spot. Keep a lookout, okay? I'm going to grab the loot.
Yeah, right. Like it's gonna be there.
Now, it was around here somewhere. It's definitely here. I'm 1,000% sure. It's not here.
It was a year ago, man.
You gotta be kidding me. Me and Dirk were the only ones who knew where it was. Wait a minute. That rat! He must have done the dirty on me and taken it for himself. Damn it! I should have known! A thieving little... Wait till I get my hands on it. I'm gonna find him. And you're gonna help me.
I gotta rescue my village!
Okay. The inn we used to crash at is just over there. Come on. It's the only one with an upstairs. You can't miss it.
After a death-defying leap from a dizzying clifftop, Tran and Erik have finally managed to escape the gaggle of Heliodorian guards pursuing them. Having spent some time recovering at a small local church, they resolve to sneak back to Tran's home of Cobblestone, taking a roundabout route in the hopes of avoiding indefatigable Hendrik. Man, that's a lot of big words there. But before guiding our hero homeward, Erik asks that he accompany him to downtown Heliodor, where there's something he needs to get his hands on. Their agreement struck, the two new companions take off toward the city's seedy underbelly. Once there, Erik explains that the something he's seeking is the Red Orb, an incredible heirloom of the Heliodorian royal family. However, it's no longer where he left it. The only other person who knew where it was hidden was Dirk, Erik's old partner in crime, so the plucky pair set out to track down this elusive outlaw.
Damn it!
That rat Dirk must have done the dirty on me and taken the loot for himself. We need to track him down. There's an inn we used to crash in over on the east side of town. Let's start a search there. We can't find Camel anywhere. He's the undisputed hide-and-seek champion of Heliodor. don't think it's gonna help me.
I'm sure I saw Kemo come this way, but I can't find him anywhere.
Use the planks on the left at your own risk. Stick to the wall. God, how did I end up here? How did things come to this? Oh, how am I gonna get out of this one? Eh? Who are you? Do you want something? Because if not, I recommend you clear off. I got enough on me plate. Well, you bothering me. What too? Jeez. I could help you. I could also throw you off. Great, I gotta do this one more time later just to go through that tunnel because the one he's blocking. It probably leads like back to the posh city or something. Can I fall off on purpose yet? How about if I jump? No. Alright, mate, want to hear something good? It'll cost you, mind you, 5 gold for some proper juicy info. What do you say? You can't spare a measly 5 gold coins? What's no skin off my nose? But if you change your mind, you know where I am. We're playing hide and seek, but I can't find Camo anywhere. He's too bleeding good. I bet he went up that ladder. It's not fair. He knows I'm scared of heights. Don't cross me palm with silver and I'll read your fortune anyway? I don't understand. Is she saying she's gonna do it for free? I'm gonna say no.
Pah, well I knew you were gonna say that, obviously, but if you ever change your mind, love, you know where to find me. It won't cost you a thing, remember?
Oh, okay, so I did read it right the first time, though I didn't read it aloud.
Welcome to the mysterious realm of the magnificent Mistress Bev. Don't cross me palm with silver and I'll read your fortune anyway. Well, fancy it?
Yes.
I knew you'd say that. Right, here goes. Tell me, mysterious rulers of fate, what's this link-haired lad near get on his plate? Oh dear me, dear oh dear oh dear, I see pain and sadness and a big gulping of grief and misfortune to boot. But do not despair. You can avoid all this misery with just one wise investment. This top-notch item would normally cost you an arm and a leg, but I'll sell it to you for the jaw-droppingly knockdown price of only 100 gold coins. So what do you say? You what? After I gave you a free read and all? Kick your little toe rag. But don't blame me if the sky comes crashing down on your head. Come on, clear off.
This working man's an idiot if you ask me. What's the point of slaving away every poxy hour of the day just to earn a pittance? Now give me a life of freedom any day. Bit of wheeling and dealing just enough to keep the wolf from the door. What more does a man need? If you go up to the nice part of town, there's loads of good jobs, but down here we have to make do with rubbish. There ain't no security and there ain't no future. The world ain't fair.
This whole place hasn't changed a bit. Back in our thieving days, Dirk and me used to lay low here whenever things got hairy. Ruby? Ruby, you there? It's me, Erik. There's something I need to ask you.
Did it occur to you that maybe you should have come in here without shouting?
Ruby runs the place. Looks like she's not around, but if anyone knows where Dirk is, it's her. Which means we'll have to go find her. So here's the plan. There's a tower they use to look out for fires. You're going to climb up there and keep an eye out for Ruby. I'll check a couple of other spots. Don't worry, you can't miss her. She's the only redhead in town.
But before they can do that, our hero has to help Erik recover the red orb. They set off for the slums of Heliodor to get it, but it's not where it's supposed to be, and so they go after the person most likely to have pinched it. Erik's old partner in crime, a ne'er-do-well by the name of Dirk. Their search leads them to an inn where the duo once spent their downtime. Once there, though, they find the owner gone and no sign of Dirk either. In the absence of any other leads, our hero and his newfound friend split up and set out to search for the elusive landlady. Life isn't easy for a trainee sorceress, let me tell you. I mean, how am I supposed to do any magic with my tummy rumbling like this? If only there were a spell that could summon a big loaf of freshly baked bread. Roll up, get your fresh veg here. I get your onions, your spuds, the whole lot. Don't go eat them raw, mind you. Nah, you want to boil them for a good 2 or 3 hours first, maybe disinfect them a bit raw. See the veg in this shop? Well, guess who smuggles it over from the other side of the wall? That's right, yours truly, it's good stuff, eh? I mean, fair enough, some of it's a little on the ripe side, but it's still tasty. You don't believe the things them rich lot chuck away. And of course, this is locked. There's one such locked door in the hometown. Also, during editing, I saw that. Oh, it must be nighttime now. Also, during editing, I saw that I left 2 barrels or pots next to the hero's mom. Can't fall asleep. Please nick me veg. What do you think you're staring at, eh? Them numpties at the castle locked up some luminary bloke who's supposed to— oh, darn it. I don't wish that time— fine, whatever, game. Hi, I'm the Luminary. Oi, you're not getting through here, so clear off, will ya? That actually was a new line, so I'll read it. This is the life for me. I don't want to work or have responsibilities or have to answer to anyone. No, this is exactly where I want to be.
Get out of here! Go on! Good dog. Good doggy. Stay.
Okay. Hello, love. Are you wanting to get through this way? Sorry, it ain't quite that simple at the moment. Someone's pinched off the blinks again. They'll repair it eventually, but it'll take a little while, I reckon.
Can't find Ruby anywhere. How about you? Any luck? You saw her heading back to the inn? Great! Let's head over there and find out what she knows. You good?
Come on, we need to head to the inn. We don't want to miss Ruby again. This is a post-edit. I forgot to do the story so far and party talk before running over to talk to Ruby. Once there, though, they find the owner gone and no sign of Dirk either. In the absence of any other leads, our hero and his newfound friend split up and set out to search for this elusive landlady. Tran climbs the watchtower and soon spots her.
Well, if it isn't my favorite landlady.
Welcome to our humble... Strike a light! If it ain't me favourite little tea leaf! Last I heard, they'd locked you up and thrown away the key!
I forgot to check if there was more party talk or story so far, so if there was, I will insert it before I end up talking to Ruby.
Hang about. You've gone and escaped, ain't ya? You and your friend here are the fugitives everyone's talking about! Well, I know not to stick me big nose in where it ain't wanted. You always did like to sail close to the wind.
Don't worry, I won't be here long. I just need to know where Dirk is. Have you seen him?
Dirk, eh? Now there's a name I ain't heard in a while. Didn't he open some fancy shop up by the castle? Yeah, that was it. Raking in the cash he is, or so they say.
That can't be right. The rent up there is crazy. Where would he find the money? Wait a second. He sold it, didn't he? The rat sold the damned orb.
Look, in this part of town, you don't go asking too many questions. You know that. If you want more, you'll have to get it from the horse's mouth.
You're right. Thanks, Ruby. I appreciate it. We'll get out of your hair. That no-good traitor? I'll bet he sold me out and sold the orb. And also he could move up in the world. Well, I'll get what I'm owed. You'll see. But we'll need to get past that sentry if we're gonna head uptown and find him. Wait, isn't he... Yeah. I remember hearing that one of the guards is terrified of dogs. I think it was him. Maybe we can borrow one of somebody.
That was the whole point of me going to the lookout tower, was to teach me that I should bring a dog to the guard. Erik just told me that Erik just...
Roxy, darling, you rock my world. Nobody does it better than Roxy. No, I'll never get tired of watching her do her stuff. Not in a million years, mate.
Core, I don't know what I'd do without Roxy. All my problems, all my worries, they just disappear when she starts dancing. Ah, she's the best. Hello, handsome, you're new. Let me guess, come from somewhere out in the sticks to see yours truly strut her stuff, have ya? Tiki thought so. Well, enjoy. I ain't short on fans, you know. Even the little nippers love me. There's this one in particular, but he ain't around at the moment. Probably off playing hide and seek. He's quite a character, that one. Got all these ideals around the town, he is. Sits in him an earwigs on all the latest gossip, the cheeky little toe rag. Jeez!
It is rare indeed for travelers to brave this rather down-at-heel part of town, but since you're here, I recommend you talk to locals. Some of them are rather rough and ready, but they're good hearts for the most part.
The landlady there is able to tell them that Dirk has gone up in the world, and is now the proud owner of a shop in an expensive area in Higher Heliodor. With this new lead to go on, the plucky pair head uptown. Now we know where Dirk is, we just need to figure out a way to get past that guard. Word is he's no fan of dogs. If we could borrow one, we might be able to scare him away and slip through the gate. Now we gotta do a quest to borrow the dog. You know what, since I just say, let's pay these people. Alright mate, wanna hear something good? Right, so if it's juicy info you're after, I'm getting it. Firstly, oranges are an excellent source of juice, but don't forget about bananas. Them little fellas juicier than you think. What, you don't believe me? Go and get some fruit and try it out for yourself. Juice in the future, you better believe it. Okay, well that's his juicy info. Also there's some vases next to him that I'm not sure I broke before.
Sold to the boy with the hairdo. Here you go, love. Knock yourself out.
Try and receive some holy water.
Sprinkle some of that about the place, and the beasties will steer well clear. No more monster misery for you, sunshine. What's that? You seen the same thing on sale for down the road for half the price? Well, that's business, isn't it? Oh, we don't do returns, by the way. Sorry, love. Use that holy water wisely, and the beasties steer clear.
It's not even in my inventory, it's in my part of my item bag. Alright, well, that's done with. Let's load again. I'm gonna turn the music down just a notch. Let me guess, to borrow the dog, I have to find camo.
Nice one, Bullseye. That great big coward of a guard nearly weed himself when he saw you. What do you think you're staring at, eh? Get lost. You what? You wanna borrow me, dog? You're having a graph, aren't ya? Look, I ain't got time for this. Go on, sling her up. Bullseye here is a lone wolf like me. You don't take kindly to strangers. Ah, but you know what? Some holy water and a buzzberry or two might change his mind. What are you gawping at me like that for? It ain't like I'm asking much. Just go shake a tree and grab some berries in it. Go out of town, down the walkway, fingering straight on. Big tree, funny berries on it. Bosh. And as for holy water, well, that's easy. Buy it from a shop. And remember, I didn't say holy water or buzzberries. I want them both, or no deal.
His armor. I assume I have some buzzberries, because I did hit that tree and I picked some red berries up.
What? Did you think I was just gonna hand over me dog to some stranger? Nah, there's gotta be something in it for me, innit? That's how things work around here. So go give me some holy water and a buzzberry or two, then we'll talk.
Give the buzzberries and holy water to the girl? Yes.
Let's see now. Yeah, that looks like what I'll ask for. Blimey, you actually brought it. Mug. Here, Bullseye, it's your favorite. Buzzberries. We'll share these, alright? Arf. Good, ain't they? Right, let's sprinkle this holy water on ya, shall we? Here we go. Now the monsters steer clear when you go playing outside town. Nice. Woof woof. What? Don't look at me like that. Bullseye looks after me, and I look after him. Anyway, a promise is a promise. He's yours for a bit. Look after him, alright? Bullseye, listen, boy. Go and play with the nice man for a bit, okay?
Arf. Woof woof. Arf arf.
Whatever it is you need him for, make it quick, alright? That dog's my only family.
Halt! This gate leads to the nice part of town. My job is to protect respectable people from being bothered by rabble and riffraff. In other words, you.
Could just kill you.
Ah! No, no, not a dog! Anything but that! Ah!
Worked like a charm. Now to head up to where all the rich folks live and find out what the heck Dirk thinks he's up to.
Sounds like we tracked Dirk down. Let's head up toward the castle and pay him a little visit. I'm sure I've seen your ugly mug somewhere before. I just wish I could remember where it was. Well, never mind. I can't let myself be distracted. I need to stay focused on finding the dark spot. Hold up, Tran. The guards aren't going to let us pass, so we need to find another way to get to Dirk's shop. Well, I was going to just use the tightrope to go to the area with the pink dot, but I guess I have to use the tightrope to get to Dirk's shop. Psh, here's a stair here. I keep overcomplicating things. I'm not sure what's going on, but all I know is that with Sir Hendrik on our side, we'll be safe. Give me your stuff! What's that? You're looking for a shop run by someone called Dirk? I got a feeling there's someone by that name who lives in a big mansion by the castle. If you're heading up to that part of town, take my advice and use the rope on the roof of this house. You'll be there much quicker. Just one word of advice. You need to be able to jump to get up there. You can do that by pressing B in case you didn't know. Trying to see if there's any other treasure or anything I can spot from here. I'm so happy I met you.
Bonnie's amazing. Ooh. That's not bad. That's not...
Wow. Nice place you got here.
Welcome, welcome. Feel free to browse. You'll find we only stock the very finest wares.
That's good, because I'm looking for something very special indeed. Happen to have any orbs in stock?
Erik!
Long time no see, old pal.
Erik! My brother, my compadre, my partner in crime! It's really you, large as life and fighting fit. I'm so happy to see you.
You have no shame, huh? Get your backstabbing hands off of me! You always were full of it, Dirk. But this really takes the cake. Admit it. You sold me out and sold the orb so you could buy this place, didn't you?
I never! I promise you, I never sold you out. I was worried sick about you. I only opened this place to try and help you.
Oh, yeah. And how does that work, exactly? How does you opening this place and lining your pockets while I rot in jail help me?
Look, I was never much of a thief, you know that. But it turns out I know how to sell stuff. I got the gift, even if I do say so myself. When you got nabbed, I spent months racking my brains for ways of busting you out. I couldn't stand the thought of you being in there. In the end, I realised I'd have to give up the orb. I took it to the king, told him I found it somewhere, and pocketed the reward. Then I used the cash to open up the shop here, and poured all my profits into bribing the guards up at the castle so they'd let you escape.
Now that you mention it, I did think it was weird they never tossed my cell the whole time I was digging that hole.
Exactly. I was paying them to turn a blind eye, weren't I?
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you, partner.
That's the spirit. Erik, old pal, it's so good to have you back.
But I need that orb. And now we don't even know where it is.
Oh, yes, we do. Right this way, gentlemen.
I hope you gave the king a fake orb. Well, what do you know? Old Dirk was looking out for me all this time. I guess I owe him one. Now let's head out and see what he has to say about the whereabouts of the orb. Hello, charmed I'm sure. You must be Erik. One is lucky enough to be married to the magnificent Dirk. He has told us such an awful lot about you. One understands that you're quite the most light-fingered gentleman in all the realm. Fascinating. It's an honor to meet such a rogue. Look around first. Doesn't look like it'll let me look around much. Come on, let me jump off these things.
So, where is it?
After I handed over the orb, I made sure to keep my ears to the ground about where it ended up. I knew it was important to you, see? Well, a little bird tells me that Hendrik and his men took it to the King's Barrow, and it's been under lock and key there ever since.
The King's Barrow, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's southeast of town. Same direction as Cobblestone. Which means we can kill two birds with one stone. You coming, Dirk? A little adventure for old time's sake?
Sorry, no can do. I got a shop to run and I'm a married man these days.
Married? Wow, you really have changed. Well, you always said you wanted to settle down and maybe go into business someday. I'm happy for you. We'd better get going. Take care, Dirk, and thanks for everything.
You too, old pal. Be lucky, eh? And don't you two go doing anything I wouldn't do.
The south gate is crawling with guards. We won't be walking out that way. And Hendrik's men are too uptight to take bribes. Guess we'll have to go the long way round. If we skirt round the hills to the south, we should be able to approach the King's Barrow from the other side. We can drop into Cobblestone on the way. Okay, let's head back downtown.
I'm so glad you're the party leader.
Watch yourselves out there, eh? They don't call that forest round there the Mangle Grove for nothing. There's plenty go in there and never come out.
It'll take more than a few kid stories to scare us off. Besides, it's the only way to get there.
Our hero returns to Heliodor with Erik to help him recover the red orb. The pair set out for the slums to get it, but it's not where it's supposed to be, and so they go after the person most likely to have pinched it. Erik's old partner in crime, a ne'er-do-well by the name of Dirk. He's opened up shop in the posh part of the city, so the plucky pair head uptown. When they get there, Erik starts out angry at his old associate, but Dirk soon explains that he returned the orb to the king in order to receive a reward and set up his shop, whose profits he's been funneling into bribes for the dungeon guards in order to expedite Erik's escape. Erik ends up thanking his old thieving buddy, who in turn informs them that the orb is now being kept in the King's Barrow, an ancient tomb over toward Cobblestone. Since they're headed that way anyway, our heroes decided to take a detour to Tran's hometown on the way, and set out on the scenic route via the much-feared Mangle Grove. A little bird tells me that Hendrik and his men took the orb to the King's Barrow, and it's been under lock and key there ever since. Don't envy the poor mugs that little journey. You have to go round by the mango grove to get there, and that place is every bit as nasty as it sounds.
Yeah.
Good old Dirk. I should have never have doubted him. And since the orb's down at the King's Barrow, we can drop by your hometown on the way there. Come on, let's head south to the mango grove. I'm still thinking of whether or not I want to buy any gear. I don't think so. It's not that much. I mean, this is better, but I think I'm okay for right now. Let's see what happens if I go up to the guards. I'm sure it won't let me. Wait, the guards will spot us. It's too risky. If we need to leave, we'll have to do it from downtown. Wanted, the Darkspawn. This dangerous fugitive is believed to be at large in Heliodor. If you see him, alert the authorities immediately. What reason do you have to think he's in Heliodor? Seriously. He jumped off a cliff outside of Heliodor. Hello, love. Have you seen all the nippers playing hide and seek around town? It's all the rage with the little ones these days. Word is young candles will sneak you a lot. And the ears on the boy. There ain't a bit of gossip you don't catch. Told me the other day he got something juicy on the guard down at the gate there. I'm assuming that's the plank lady.
When there's lots of people living in a small space, you have to build upwards. That's why I live up here on the second floor. I ain't saying it's ideal, mind you. The floor is all wonky, and getting up and down is a right old pain. Still, it's home.
Great! Someone's boxer shorts. I hope that we clean it before we put it on anybody. Welcome to downtown Heliodor, the grimy little secret the posh folks over the wall don't want you to know about. Heh, you ain't from around here, eh? Well, if you ain't got a reason to stick around, I wouldn't bother. Well, you what? You plan on going to the mango grove? Well, I'd strongly recommend you don't, but if you insist, it's due south of here.
Will the Luminary and the Chiseler emerge unscathed from the mango grove? What trials await them from behind the wooden partition? Uncover all this and more in the next chronicle of Dragon Quest XI. Record thy deeds in the Imperial Scrolls of Honor. Engrave your favor and experience below, or your deeds may be lost.